Guys, there's 119 skins right here in front of me. I don't blame you if you want to skip ahead. I really don't know how long this video is going to be. So, if you want to skip ahead, consider looking in the description right now. I always provide chapters. So if you really care about the likes of all the collection continuations, or maybe you really care about, for example, the clothing and armor skins, scroll down, look in the description. If you wish to skip ahead, the options provided. Yeah, 119 skins. I'm pretty sure quite a lot of them are alternate skins, but there's definitely a lot of collection continuations today, so buckle up. Right, so I'm going to jump straight in, yapping about all of these skins here. So first of all, if you want to get the link to the Rust Workshop skin checks for August 2024, look at the very top of the description. You'll see the link right there. If you want to go through all of these skins in your own time, you're more than welcome to do so. But if you'd like to sit back, relax, and listen to Hedge yap and yap and yap away, talking about all of these skins, well, I hope you're ready. So, let's get started with Deployables. We have a chair! Yes, this is a rare sight to see. Look at it. Look how goofy he is. Look how scary he is. It glows in the dark and it looks like that. Now, if you could get a group of them, you could really scare someone at night time. So, ideal. We got ourselves a lovely looking collection continuation for your frog set. We also have an alternate transparent version right here, which actually looks a bit funny. Right, guys. So, first of all, when was the last chair skin to be added to the game? Technically, there's two correct answers, so I'll clarify. When was the last marketable chair skin to be added to the game? Feel free to pause the video right now and guess. I'm going to quickly hop over to SCMM.app to help us visualise. The last chair skin to be added to the game, more specifically in a Rust store, was 2020. But of course, in 2022, we had the special Ice King DLC pack, so technically that was a chair, but you get the idea. You understand what I'm talking about. So chairs are a rare sight. When they first became, well, skinnable, we got a lot of them, but skin creators just don't really seem to make chair skins that much anymore. So by default, if that got accepted, I can't help but assume people would probably like it. Yeah, I know it's a role player skin, shut up. I want to decorate. And considering that we're getting wallpaper added soon and something else, what's the something else? I'll talk about that in a bit. Maybe Face Punch would be more inclined to accept some more role player skins. Skin creators, consider making tables. Yes. Right, anyway, so, cute skin. Now I'm going to hop over to here and look at the frog collection and consider, well, if we were to get a chair skin accepted, would it cause the likes of all of these pre-existing frog skins to potentially spike in one, spike in price if it were to be accepted? This is a bit awkward. We've got the furnace accepted in early 2023, the small box accepted at the very end of 2023, and several months later, we got the sheep at the door being accepted. Technically for us it was a month ago, but yeah, it's a bit all over the place. I don't think this collection looks very strong. I mean, you can look at that right now and clearly see it. But I will sit here and say, if there were to be a brand new frog skin accepted, surely some people might look around and consider, you know what, I might want to get all froggy. Well, look at this. This Sheepman Adore only has 17 listings on the Steam market. If there was a bit of a push to want to buy this, I mean, after a few sales, it's going up pretty easily, isn't it? 111111111. Look at the buy orders, though. This right here is sold for $3 in the Rust store. Look at the buy orders. Oof. If we do see more frog skins, surely the interest would cause it to rise up. We'll see. But yeah, that definitely looks interesting. And by all means, guys, if you want to dress up like a frog, and you've got plenty of skins here. Now, I haven't really talked about the frog box that much. I believe that was pumped. It's gone back down a fair bit. Still doing good. I mean, it's a cool-looking frog box. How can you not want it? But hey, if we do get a lot more of these frog skins being produced from here now and accepted, keep an eye on all of these. Furnace is a bit questionable, but again, this only has 30 listings on the Steam market. Guys, honestly, there's probably some interesting things that could easily just happen to this, so it's in your hands. I will sit here and say, I've already got a bunch of these and a couple of these. I don't need to jump in, but if you want to, feel free to do so. But as I said, wallpapers are just around the corner, probably going to be added for September. We'll see. But I have to bring this up. So recently, on the likes of the commits, we've been noticing something being mentioned. Wellipets Hat, yeah. You know about the Wellipets booties, the frog boots, yeah. Do you remember if you bought Rust in early access, once it came out of early access, everybody got a pair of frog boots? That's the hat. We're getting a hat skin. Now, I don't know what this is for. See, this was actually mentioned like a good few months back, but it's only been mentioned again. So I think this might be a Twitch drop. I don't know what the Twitch drops are going to be for September. It's going to be a surprise, but maybe that might be a general drop. Maybe it's going to be given away for some other sort of reason. We don't fully know yet. We do not fully know. But a free frog skin? The timing with the likes of that frog chair? I mean, ideal. I think everything's lining up perfectly for the likes of you. So, guys, if you think, I need more frogs in my life, then, well, consider showing your support. We'll use this as the representative for all the other skins that we're about to talk about today. Basically, if you like a skin, consider voting for it. Alright, votes don't necessarily matter too much, but the skin creators can see it, and it keeps them nice and happy. So basically, hey, do you want to have a frog chair? If you want it, please consider, showing your support, voting. But if you really happen to like a skin, consider hopping onto the comments. Go sit there and say some nice kind words. Keep them nice and motivated to keep wanting to put out nice and creative designs. That applies to all the skin creators. Now, alternatively, you might not like a skin that much, but you might know why. Feel free to offer some constructive feedback. Alright, okay, maybe the skin isn't accepted, but the skin creator can read what you offered in terms of your opinion, and they could incorporate those words, that feedback, and potentially incorporate that into a version 2. Who knows? Maybe the version 2 gets accepted. You help them out. They get all the money, but you get out of you help them out. So yeah, be nice, concise, and straight to the point. At the end of the day, these people are human, or frogs, I guess. We'll see. But yeah, best of luck to the likes of you, Mr. Ideal. That was our very first skin. But in terms of an investment, I've already got a whole bunch of the skins. Technically speaking, I might take a bit of a step back, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it might leapfrog ahead to a nice profit. Shut up, Hedge. You got me for another hour or so you can shut up. Let's go. Right, fridges, let's go. We got the perfect fridge here, produced by Mr. McQuarrie. All of it doesn't glow except the very front bit right there that says -13 or -13. Now, is that Fahrenheit or Celsius? I'm a bit scared. I don't think fridges are supposed to be that cold. Is it a freezer? It says fridge. I'm a bit confused. Well, McQuarrie, best of luck to the likes of you, sir, but you do have competition because instantly it's another collection continuation. Mr. WAGAN, Mr. Wagan, has produced another smouldering skin. Mr. Wagan, I don't think a fridge is supposed to be on fire. So we got one fridge that's too cold. We got one fridge that's too hot. Can we hit the Goldilocks fridge? Anyway, so cool looking skin, glows in the dark. All of it glows in the dark. I saw this yesterday, and well, definitely stands out. So let's consider, well, a smouldering collection. Is it holding up quite nicely? Because we did see a barricade accepted somewhat recently, didn't we? Oh, that's doing all right. Oh, it's actually not doing too bad. It's only down by 11%. But look at the sleeping bag, large box, store. Oh. So yeah, this collection's been around for a while, but it hasn't really held up very nicely ever. Sorry to say. But more and more deployables are being accepted every now and then. I mean, hey, maybe it might work out and improve a fair bit. That large box isn't down too badly. Maybe people just don't want burnt items. Look, I'm going to sit here and say I wouldn't expect that much to happen. There's already 5 skins here, but the interest just doesn't seem to be there. It's unfortunate. It is what it is. But I should also clarify, all of these skins here also happen to have like fairly low quantity. So that has 68 in the Steam market, 56 in the Steam market, 58 in the Steam market, 46 in the Steam market, and 28. They have low quantity, and they also have low prices. There's no interest there. So personally, I'm very sorry to say, I'm not going to jump in terms of wanting to invest into it. But if you happen to like what you see, well, you know exactly what to do. Mr. WAGN, keep up the good work. What else could he do for a deployable? A smouldering chair. You know what would be perfect for you? If you could do skins for wallpaper. We don't know about that, we'll see, but some smouldering wallpaper might be a bit funny. So, best of luck to you, sir. Right, let's move on. We have another collection continuation already. That was quick. Anyway, the Abyss Locker. So does it like dispense all the clothes out of its mouth? Do you like just like give it a good and it burps it up or something? I don't know, I'm being silly, sorry about that. So Little Ranger and Graham Cohen have gone ahead and produced another Abyss deployable. And I'm not upset with that. It's a bit weird how they can... they keep trying to get their small box accepted, and it still doesn't get accepted. It's weird. Like, hey, I'd love to see that accepted, but, like, they have been trying for some other deployables, but it's been a while. But then, you know, we did get the garage door not too long ago. Wait, the garage door wasn't that long ago. What am I thinking of? The double door? It's the double door, wasn't it? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that did perfectly fine instantly. So let's just quickly go remind ourselves of the Abyss collection. I'm going to sit here and say you probably can't invest into it. Why is that? Because it's already doing very well. Now, the sale has dropped off a fair bit, not surprising, we did anticipate that. But that sheet metal double door right there, that went all the way up to about $5 very quickly. It's dropped off a little bit. But yeah, during this summer, the summer of 2024, all of the Abyss skins rose up ever so nicely. Now, some of them, they're kind of dipping down a fair bit here and there, but let me remind you, it did very, very good. Unfortunately, it's still kind of high in price. So I don't recommend considering investing into it, but I will sit and say, if you like it, by all means, just buy it. Treat yourself. It's a cool looking set. So yeah, that double door right there definitely proves that the deployables tend to do quite nicely. Sleeping bag's doing well. The large box is doing okay. Sheep door's doing okay. The furnace is doing okay. Garage door's down a bit, but it's still doing all right. So yeah, I look forward to another deployable. It's just a matter of, is it going to happen? And is it going to destroy my clothes when I put it in there? I don't know. Anyway, cool looking design. But yeah, after getting all those neon lockers, it wouldn't be too bad to consider trying for something a little bit different. So we'll see how things turn out. Best of luck to the likes of you two. That's a cool looking design. Do we have a nighttime pick? There we go. Hey, at least you know exactly where to go for the likes of your clothing and armour. So cool. Right then, we have some rugs. Okay, so here is the blue marble rug. It is a bit, dingy. Kind of needs a bit of a wash. I'm just going to say that, Mr. JJ. I'm just going to say it needs a bit of a wash. But hey, it's all by design. Maybe you should wash your feet, huh? I'm just going to point that out. Anyway, best of luck to you, JJ. You do have competition, though. So this is produced by Horror Meow. It is the bone rug. Now, this was actually made in reference to Shadowhopper on the likes of Twitter, and of course he has his own YouTube. For the past 200 plus days, Shadowhopper every single day has been begging Facepunch to add bone walls to the game. He's very dedicated. So, I believe I'll have a short video out by the time you're watching this video. Look at my YouTube right now. But yeah, the bone rug, it's looking pretty sweet. It does look glow in the dark, just want to clarify that. But there's definitely a funny story to it. Let's see if Mr. Shadowhopper will actually get his actual, bone wall added to the game. But for now, as a compromise, maybe we can settle with the likes of a rug skin. Got a little bit of transparency, bit goofy. You could put that all along your wall. You'd look a bit strange, but hey, you can just call yourself the Bone Man or something. I don't know. That was a bit weird. Best of luck to you, Horror Meow, and best of luck to you, Shadowhopper. Let's see if he actually gets what he wants. I'm a bit worried if what happens if he doesn't get what he wants. Moving on. So here we have a bearskin rug. I mean, okay, cool. But that's a bit surprising. Didn't we get one like last week? I guess loads of people are aware of the idea of wanting to do this. So what's this then? Bear Boris. That is a bear, and he has like a guitar on his back. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm very sorry to say here. Mr. Yeah, if there is if not everybody's going to know, it doesn't hurt to add like, a few words to explain yourself. Not to say you've done anything wrong, I just don't know what I'm looking at. I mean, fair enough. It's a bear. Maybe he's got some musical talent. We shall see. Best of luck to you, Mr. Yeah. Right then, what do we have? We got some furnaces. Alright, let's go take a look at the likes of these. So, what do we have here? It's the Amethyst furnace produced by Trakmer. Get a good look at this. Looks quite nice at night time. Look at it lighten up. That's pretty cool. That's a very cool looking design there, Mr. Trakmer. Let's see if that works out very nicely. But you do have competition for what's this? Grandma's furnace. Oh, it's like a wall. Yeah, you got like the big pin there and whatnot. Okay, that's cute. Now apparently there's a second version here and it glows. What on earth has Grandma been using to make your jumpers out of? Your sweatshirts? Oh my. I mean, HCM, I think you got the glow a little bit too high. As if it's a bit like, I don't know, radioactive. Grandma, what have you done? Anyway, cool looking design. If you like it, consider showing your support. So best of luck to you, HCM. Bit goofy, but hey, still kind of cute. I prefer that one. I don't want to get like... Right, moving on. So what do we have here? Sleeping bags. Right then, so first up we have like a sleeping bag that's supposed to be utilised as like, be hidden in the sand in the desert. Pretty cool. Wouldn't be the first attempt. That's not too bad. I'll be honest with you. That looks pretty good. Shaft, a patcher. You got a clever thing going on here. Now they have a second alternate version, which you can see. It has like a stone for the actual pillow. Oh, that's rough, isn't it? So clever, interesting, creative. If you like it, you know what to do. Best of luck to the likes of you two. But you do have competition for what we have right there. Just so happens to be the next Ultramarine deployable skin. Mr. Giba, I don't actually know how to pronounce your name. Feel free to comment and tell me. you have gone ahead and produced another deplorable. Now, over the past 3 weeks, we've been getting Ultramarine. We've had 3 skin acceptances in a row. Now, Mr. Giba, don't know how to pronounce it, sorry to say, it couldn't hurt to take maybe a week or 2 break from it and then go back to it. It's up to you. I don't blame you for wanting to keep putting out skin after skin after skin. Again, don't blame you. But it couldn't hurt to just take a break here and there, alright? Otherwise, they'll just probably abruptly stop and then you'll never see another skin being accepted. That's me trying to figure out the pattern of face punches, picks and whatnot. I know I'm not 100% correct. So it's up to you how you go about that. But hey, to see another deplorable being put out so quickly, we know a lot of people do like this set. It's been doing very, very nicely. Can we keep the cool looking, indigo, purpley blue vibe? We shall see. So as you can see right here, we have the Sheepman Adore. And of course, over the past 2 weeks, we've had the likes of the Large Box and the Garage Door. It's gone down in price. What? Please tell me that's just a bit of an anomaly. Feel free to load up. Come on, Steam. Don't be scared. Right, what do we have here? 64 listings. And it is still above $3. That must have just been a random straggler. Don't worry, people. It's still good. Right, anyway. So looking at the likes of the Ultramarine set, I will sit here and say, personally, I wouldn't invest into it. What, really? Yes, because it's already doing very well for itself. With the likes of the Sheepman Adore, maybe you could consider investing into the likes of that. It's currently in the Rust store. But what I will sit here and say is, that right there, it's abnormal. Tomorrow, we'll be doing the abnormal barders, so please consider looking in the description right now. You'll see I provided my social links, more specifically my Twitch. Tomorrow, around 9 o'clock in the evening, UK time, I will be on my Twitch, I will be streaming, and we will be discussing what prices we want to offer for likes of all of these skins here. Understood? All good? Cool. That Sheepman Adore, I don't think it's going to be holding up quite nicely. However, we did recently get the likes of the Neon Dome Double Door being accepted, and what did that lead to? The likes of the Lighthouse Sheepman Adore that came out somewhat recently, doing quite nicely. I was going back down again. Oh dear. Well, that was in the positive for a few days. And then went back down again. Look at all the Sheepman Adores. Oh dear. So it's questionable. Anyway, that sleeping bag, you're cool. That's nice. But I can't jump onto it, I'm afraid. Not yet. I've got to wait a fair bit. But yeah, the prices right now, it's a bit too high. Best of luck to you, Mr. Giba, regardless. Giba, sorry. Alright, I'm just going to move on. Right, here we have some small boxes, or storages. We have the bubble storage. I'm forever blowing bubbles. Pretty bubbles in the air. Right, get a good look at that. It's bubbles. It's bubbles. So this is produced by Kicker, and it glows. The bubbles glow. So if you like what you see, please consider showing your support. But it does have competition. For what we have here is produced by Mr. Sir Q. It is the Pandora's Box. It is creepy. It is eerie. It is strange, but it does look cool. So you got yourself a cool looking red storage here with some like emeralds embedded in what appears to be trees. Does that look appealing to you? Do you like it? Well, you know what to do. Best of luck to you, Sir Q. It looks very, very nice. Let's see how that potentially turns out in the future. Next up, what do we have? Large boxes. Right, so let's go take a look at the likes of all of these. And yes, we do have collection continuations to yap about. Here we have the Portal Box. This is produced by Wildcat. Potentially the beginning of a brand new collection. We shall see. Yeah, I like the effect on that. That looks cool. Where are we going? Whoa. That's a cool looking design there, Mr. Wildcat. Let's see how that turns out. Best of luck to you, sir. But you do have competition. We have a cool looking attempt for a brand new collection. Over the past few weeks, we've been seeing Jungle King flourishing with a lot of deplorables. Haven't seen one accepted just yet, but let me tell you, that looks cool. I've looked at that in game yesterday. It looks awesome. Papacar, Universe Kid, you've produced a very, very, very nice looking skin right there. It's up to people, though, if they wish to show their support. Would you like to see a brand new Tiger theme set? What else would you like to see being next? Double doors? Garage door? Well, actually, that's been done. But you get it. Anyway, best of luck to the likes of you. But again, there's competition. What's that? Yes, we have a collection continuation. Mr. House, you have been away for a while, but yet you have returned. We have another attempt at a large shelter box. What's this collection? This was actually accepted quite some time back. Shelter. I'm reminding myself here. I can't remember the name of the skin, but I do remember, was it Legacy Wood? Technically, isn't that like the same thing? You know what? It's not called Legacy. That was called Legacy. I think he is treating this as a different skin. So you know what? It doesn't appear to be a collection continuation. Alright, fair enough. Sorry about that, House. If I am wrong, you can yell at me, but you haven't named it the same thing as the thingy. I was just reminding myself of the Legacy wooden door that he accepted quite some time back, but it's not a continuation of that, so... Yeah, it is what it is. Alright, never mind. So, focusing the likes of this large box. Seems to be carved. Nice bit of carpentry, I guess you could say. Cool looking skin. Now, there's a transparent version here. What is the transparent part? Oh, it's got like some... Yeah, it's a bit rickety. The carpentry, I don't think was, you know, of quality. But hey, that's nice. That was the intended design. So, cool looking skin. Let's see what becomes of that. Best of luck to the likes of you, Mr. House. But you do have competition. It happens to be a collection continuation that I definitely know is a collection continuation. It's Mr. Fuff with a large box. Yes, indeed. Mr. Fuff, what is this? This is looking quite nice. What's with all the wires? It helps, I'm sure. So, we have a glow-in-the-dark large box for the Junkernaught collection. We recently just had the furnace being accepted, which is located right over here, selling quite reasonably. Good stuff there, Mr. Fuff. And as you can see, we've had two doors with the likes of this furnace, a garage door, and of course, a sheet metal door. Now, unfortunately, they've gone down in price. It's not too surprising, though. Both of them have glow-in-the-dark and transparency, and I can't help but assume they'll rebound when times are good again. Even though technically right now, it's good time. But shut up, Hedge. Moving on. I wouldn't expect a bump in price if we were to see another deployable being accepted. What makes me say that? Because that furnace came out and those two doors did not bump in price at all. And the weapons. So, yeah, that's purely based on what I saw this week. I don't think we'll see anything bump up. But give it time. Both of these are expected to rise up ever so nicely, potentially next summer. That's an expectation, not a guarantee, so we'll see how that turns out. And yeah, if you happen to like the Junkernaught furnace, by all means buy one for yourself. But if you're looking at it in terms of if it's an investment, well, it's currently in the Rust store and it's not abnormal. So tomorrow we'll look at it, we'll look at the total sales, we'll make considerations, but I wouldn't be surprised if you could just pick it up with a buy order. It is what it is. So if you happen to like what you see here, consider showing your support. It glows very brightly on all sides. Let's see what becomes of that. Best of luck to you, Mr. Fuff. Where is my Junkernaught chair? And table. Yes, yes, yes. I need more chairs. Right, anyway, moving on. We have wooden doors. Let's get a good look at that. So, we have the Neon Fishing wooden door produced by Alloy and Mr. Hook. Gone fishing? Yes, indeed. Bright, nice, cool. If you like it, please consider showing your support. Best of luck to you too. And, of course, we also have Neon Fire wooden door. I hope it doesn't actually burn the actual wooden door. That would be scary. But yes, it's bright, it's nice. Get a good look at that. It's nice and warm and comfy. Best of luck to the likes of you, Mr. Holodno and Kolotinsky. Let's see what becomes of this. It looks pretty sweet. Alright, okay. There's just more and more doors. Alright, brace yourselves, people. There's going to be a lot more where that came from. I am not stopping. I can't breathe. I'm not allowed to breathe. I can't breathe until I'm done. Shut up, move on. Right, so here we have the Puppet Master sheet metal door. I'm going to be brutally honest with you, that's really goofy. Not in a bad way, I like that. You can see with the hand puppets. Why must you hurt me this way? Right, so that's a cute design there, Mr. Dio. I feel like you get a lot more out of it if you did it on a garage door. You'd have a lot more space, people would be able to see it a lot better. I can see it reasonably enough, but I think you'd probably get a lot more out of it if you did it on a garage door. That is incredibly silly. That is incredibly goofy, and I want you to take it a step further. So let's see how that potentially works out. You could probably do like a puppet furnace, I guess, with the open mouth. Consider trying that. All right. Best of luck to you, Dio. Let's see what becomes of this. Next up, we have the likes of the Soulfire sheet metal door, produced by Mr. Snake Eyes, Podertian, and Yax. Good day, guys. You produced a pretty cool looking skin that I saw yesterday, and I will sit there and say I like it. Let's see what becomes of that. It is a bit spooky. Maybe it might have been better off as a Halloween skin. So, if it doesn't get accepted, maybe change it up a bit. Maybe make it a bit more skeletal, a bit more scary. Maybe red instead, and put it out for Halloween. Because you definitely made a cool looking sheet metal door here. It's just you do have a lot of competition. Such as, we have the likes of the Alien. Not the Aliens, no. Mr. Jessen, it's Alien. It's fine, don't worry. So, the aliens are coming to get us. It is a cool looking flying saucer trying to beam you up. It's going to suck you up and I don't know, make your farm for them, I guess. That's your life now. Anyway, cool looking design, fairly straightforward, nothing wrong with that. If you like aliens, this is for you. Best of luck to likes of you, Mr. Jessin. Over to here we have the likes of the Mecha Metal Door, produced by Kratorius and Paplofop. Is it Paplofop? That sounds silly to say, so I'm going to call you Paploflop, sorry. Feel free to message me how to say it correctly. But yes, that's a cool looking design right there for a sheet metal door, and it glows. Get a good look at that. Look ever so nice and cute. Cool. Well, not cute, cool. Shut up, Hedge. Anyway, cool design. Best of luck to the likes of you two. Let's see what becomes of that. But you do have more competition. Yes, we have the Blazing Fret Metal Door. I don't know what this is, Ted. Ted? I don't know what this is. Is it honey? Is it lava? Or metal? What do you call it? I think they call it slag, as in like melting ore. Or is that like the bits that fall off? I don't fully know. Or the impurities. Just look at it and just say cool skin and move on. It's a cool skin. It's dripping honey. Go stick your hand in it. Yeah. Best of luck to the likes of you too. It's goofy. I don't fully know what it is. It couldn't hurt to have a bit of a description for what your inspiration was. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So best of luck to the likes of you too. You do have competition. It is 9Ks. Metal Shine Door right here. Get a good look at that. All nice and glittery. I'm shiny. Oh, shut up. Stop singing the fucking Disney songs. Right, so yeah, it's a cute, silly looking sheet of the door right there. Right, so if you happen to like it, if you're a fan of all the sparkly things, feel free to go ahead and maybe show your support. Best of luck to you, 9K. I was singing the Moana song, I'm so sorry. Oh look, it's another mecha skin. Whoops. I'll have to reorganise that. Wow. Okay. Well, you did name it 2 different names. You did name it 2 different things. That's what caught me off guard. So you probably should have kept them the same name and just referred to the other one as alternate, or you can even call it a version 2. But yeah, I know it's basically the same skin but with a different colour. You've accidentally tricked me there. So I'll make sure by the time everybody watches this video that I'll put them closer next to each other. But yeah, guys, don't give them different names because I quite literally assumed it was completely a different skin. Okay, cool. So we've learned from that. Let's move on. Okay, yep. Okay, now we have a collection continuation after all of those sheet metal doors. Now we have the Beyond Reason sheet metal door, and yeah, looking very, very cool. Just like the wooden door, I think. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, you get a good look at the design. Does it glow? Well, this one doesn't, but this one does. Yes, this one glows. What goes beyond the door? Who knows? Open it. So let's talk about the likes of that wooden door that we had accepted, not last week, but the week before, and it's not holding up very well. It's a wooden door. It was expected. It was expected to go this way. You don't use a wooden door that much, therefore the justification to own skins just isn't that high. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. I know you use a wooden door potentially in specific servers constantly. That's fine, but not everyone by default. That only has 23 listings. The Balder's only got to $1.10. It doesn't have the interest to keep the price up. It's unfortunate, but a brand new deployable, could it help out? Well, wooden doors have existed in many collections, but rarely do they ever really go up that much. It's unfortunate to say. Cool looking skin though, so let's see if we could get the sheet metal door accepted. You know, regardless, that would be nice to see. Best of luck to you, Rail Iron Cobra. But in terms of an investment, no, I'm not going to jump in and invest into a wooden door. No, I'm good, sorry. Right, so that was all the sheet metal doors. Now we've got garage doors, and there's plenty of them. Hooray! Right, here we have the Dark Beauty garage door. This is the non-glowing version, and this is the glowing version. This is produced by Bitrate, or Bitirate as I like to call him. I'm sorry. But yeah, get a good look at that. Pretty cool looking spiral design. Get a good look at the effect. Looking very nice, looking very cool. So if you happen to like that, consider showing support. Best of luck to you, Bitrate, but you have a lot of competition. I'm very sorry to say, but we have right here the Sakura garage door produced by GPG and Kit. It glows. It's strange. Kind of looks like a sunflower in a way. You know, with all the seeds all bunched up inside it. Yeah, I guess that's probably the best thing I can say. Or maybe like a pineapple from the top. Yeah, I ain't got that much of the leaves. Ah, shut up. Anyway, cool looking design. If you like it, You know exactly what to do. Best of luck to the likes of you too. But again, you have competition. What is this? It's the Deep Swamps Garage Door, produced by Jimmy Tedeschi and Mr. Nolfa. We have two versions, one which glows and one which doesn't. One which glows and one what doesn't. Sorry, I've been talking so much non-stop without breathing and taking some, you know, a quick water break. My mouth is starting to fall apart. Yeah. I need to have some of that delicious swampy water, yes. So, pretty cool, pretty interesting, if you like it. You know exactly what to do. So yeah, best of luck to the likes of you two. I do believe I have two versions here, yep. So one of them glows, one of them doesn't. You know what to do. Cool, cool, cool. Right, so I haven't skipped any. Nope. Right, let's move on to the next garage doors, because there's a lot more where that came from. I need to find one with a video so I can take a quick break and quickly get some water. Okay, let's go. So, do we have a video? No, we got something else. We got something else indeed. Okay, I can't drink that. I can't drink to that. I'm sorry to say. I got that wrong. Okay, cool. It's an anime game. Oh, the timing, everything went wrong for me. So this is the grunge garage door. Yep, pretty cute, pretty interesting. This is made by Anubis Dunk and Alexandria. Literally the past week we saw the likes of the sleeping bags being produced. So yeah, cool. If you like it, if you're a weeb, you know exactly what you want to do. So best of luck to the likes of you two. Please, someone have a video. Nope. Okay, here we have the likes of Iconas. Wasp Swarm Garage Door. It glows. It's ever so bright. It's really bright. What's going on? Why is it so bright? No, it's fine. It's just very reflective and bright. It's a cool looking wasp design for a garage door. Icona. This is really unique. I've never seen anyone produce a skin in the theme of the wasps. We did have bees, but wasps are meaner, so, you know, it's different. So if you like what you see, I know what you want to do. Feel free to go ahead and do that. Best of luck to you, Mr. Icona. You also happen to have a Tuma garage door. Slivky, this is gross, but, you know, congrats. Good job of it. But yeah, it's gross. Yeah. But, you know, that's exactly what you wanted to do. So, yeah, maybe you need to go get like a sword, cut that out or something. Yeah. So, yeah, if you like that, you know exactly what to do. Best of luck to you, Mr. Slivky. Now, what... Chat, don't worry, everything's alright. This is fine. This is fine. It's all good. You know, we've only got another 100 skins to go. This is fine. Everything's alright. This is fine. Perfectly cool design right there. Obviously in theme with the likes of the meme. Mr. 38, best of luck to the likes of you. Let's see how that works out. And now we have the Plan X garage door, produced by Gentle Beast. Now, what is the plan? I don't know. It is Plan X, so that means he must have had like 20 other plans and it didn't go down very well. So now on to Plan X. It also happens to have an alternate red version. Interesting. So if that's caught your eye, well, consider, you know, doing that. It's up to you. Best of luck to you, Mr. Gentle Beast. Let's see what becomes of this. Fairly straightforward, but it's a perfect plan. Next up we have Casino Garage Door, produced by Mr. Legacy. Yep, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people probably would something like that. Setting up your own casino in Rust. It can be done. It can be done. You just got to be smart. Alright, so, if you like what you see, you know what to do. Best of luck to you, Mr. Legacy. Right. Next up, we also happen to have the Neopunk Garage Door. Oh, mate, we got a video. Oh, yes. Right, let's just put that at 2x speed for a bit, and then I can go have a quick drink. Hooray! So you can see it. Let's go about halfway. Alright. It kind of looks like Vaporwave. I can't remember. Do you know the one that goes dun 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 dun? It's like 8 minutes long. It's on YouTube. The statue. It reminds me of that. Oh, mate. So, I needed that. Cool looking design right there. Produced by Yan and Denuvo. It glows. It's artistic. It's creative. Don't you like it? Surely you could offer your support. Best of luck to the likes of you two. Oh, mate, we got a GIF. Okay, that's cool. Right, let's see what becomes of that. But you do have competition. You have a rocket. Mr. K. Vladimir and Mr. Hello. They're setting their sights on the stars. They have the To the Stars garage door. You got a moon, you got stars, you got a rocket. Neon design. People like neon design. So, hey, let's see what becomes of that. I'm surprised. I'm surprised Mr. Sadist didn't try and do that. You could have done it for launch site. Oh, anyway, best of luck to the likes of you two. Let's see what becomes of it. Next up, we have Drag and Norma van with a cool looking garage door right here. You got your sights on him? You ready to shoot? Shoot. Good job, guys. This is looking pretty sweet. This is looking pretty cool. Is that something you'd like to see? Well, you know exactly what you should probably go ahead and do. Drag Norma van, let's see what becomes of that. Interesting take for a brand new skin. Let's see if that gets accepted. But you do have competition. It never ends. Right, Neonwire has decided it wants to be a garage door, and it's ever so bright and colourful. Cool. Right then, so we've had a few skins accepted, haven't we? Let's go remind ourselves of Neonwire. So we had the Armour door. Is it Armour door or is it a sheepman door? Let's go take a look. No? Okay. Seems we don't have this as a collection on scmm.app. No worries. I can easily look at all the skins. Sorry about that, I yawned. Don't worry, it's because I have been talking far too much and not breathing enough. So, it says it's part of the Neon Collection. Oh, there we go. Alright, I guess we'll just call it the Neon Collection then. Alright. We have a sheepman door. It's down by 56%. Oh dear. We have a bow. It's down by 24%. Oh dear. Now, that glows, so I'm not surprised by that. But this sheepman door, let's specifically look at the sheepman door. It's a deplorable. So if we were to get the garage door accepted, could this potentially spike in price? I mean, maybe some people might jump onto that. Maybe some people would appreciate it. It's only got 68 listings. It's all spread out. Yeah, I could see some interesting things become of the Neonwire collection, more specifically the Deployables, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll be honest with you, I don't expect that much profit to be made from that. We need to see a lot more Deployables being accepted. And as of now, this is literally just the second one. I'm just saying. So, we'll see what becomes of that, but yeah, I don't expect too much. But hey, by all means, if you like it, you know what to do. So, best of luck to you, Mr. Mayor Polly. Now, we also happen to have a second collection continuation. We have the Snakebite garage door with some interesting glow-in-the-dark. Literally only the eyes glow on this snake here. Alright, I could see a lot of people appreciating that. Not everybody wants to have a garage door that glows all the way over. You know, maybe you want to just stand in front of it at night time. Nobody will be able to see you because you won't be standing in front of a fully glowing door. You sit down, crouch, there you go. You're not going to be spotted as much. And you can still see the eyes if you needed something to help you navigate around at night time. So anyway. Cool looking design, interesting skin, but it is from the Snakebite collection, which we're going to have to talk about. So let's go ahead and bring that up. Snakebite. I'm here to talk about the Snakebite. Right, we've had a sleeping bag and 2 weapons. A bit awkward. Same sort of situation like the Neonwire just a minute ago. We've only got one deployable to talk about. Now, if I were to look at it on the Steam market, it's pretty much very similar again. It's only got like 60 listings. Yep. So, yeah, if we have more deployables being produced, I would fully believe that, yeah, this could work out ever so nicely in the future. But, yeah, we need more. At least it's doing better compared to the likes of the Neonwire door. So, yeah, we'll see. But, yeah, I would like to see more deployables. I don't think one skin's going to dramatically change everything for the sleeping bag. Regardless, cool looking design, sun art, keep up the good work. You've been doing very, very well so far this year with a lot of acceptances. Get a good look at that design right there. Right then, so, are we done? No, we have more. No. So we got some armoured doors and some sheepman double doors, and then we'll be done with the deployables. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? I'm going to be satisfied. I can stop for a bit. Right, we have the Retro Dentist armoured door produced by Zinc and Ronan. Toon Squad. Oh, you're new. Okay, cool. Get a good look at that. Looking very nice and stylish. Now, what's the second version? It's got some transparency. Whereabouts? Where can I see it? Right, the hatch appears to be like some teeth, but in this one, it has gaps in the teeth. Oh dear. That is kind of creative. I will hand it to you. That's a pretty cool idea for an armoured door skin. Alright, fair enough. Cool. So, if that appeals to you, I know exactly what you might want to consider doing. Mr. Zink, Mr. Ronan, best of luck to the likes of you two. And then we can move on to the likes of Sheepman and Double Doors. Now, this is the Asian Double Door produced by Bad Trip and Hulk. I do believe this is actually supposed to be in reference to the likes of those Japanese doors. I don't know the official name, but you know what I'm talking about. So, alright, cool. We've got an interesting looking glow-in-the-dark Sheepman and Double Door right there. Stylish, interesting. Not too crazy in terms of a design. If it appeals to you, you know exactly what you could consider doing. Best of luck to the likes of you two. But we do have competition. we have the Bamboo and Firefly sheet metal double door right here. Now, this gift doesn't do it justice. When you go up close to it, with the likes of this design here, yep, basically, it has transparency, but it's not like super clear unless you go right up close. Now, I actually have in my short video showcasing this, but when you get real close, you can actually see like a very fine gap between each of the bamboo. It's exactly like you'd see with a real life bamboo fence. Whilst it's all strung up, it's not exactly straight and completely together, so there's going to be like a few gaps here and there that you can see through. That's what you have with the likes of this, but it's for every single like bamboo pole. So unfortunately, you can't see it with the images, but you will be able to see it if you consider watching my special video where I showcase the likes of all the skins, like a little teaser video. What's it called? I call it like the Rust, like August 2024 Rust skin submissions. Look that up for my short videos. You'll see it, and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. So cool looking design, interesting. Let's see what becomes of that. Best of luck to you, Nova on my lifter. Let's see how it turns out. And then finally, for the very last deployable skin, we could talk about the I'm not friendly sheet metal double door. Yes. See, quite some time back, I had a bit of a rant sitting there and saying, we keep seeing doors that keep saying, I'm friendly, don't hurt me, don't shoot me, I just want to live. No, I want a door that quite literally sits there and says, I'm angry, I hate everyone, come fight me. I don't want peace, I want problems. That's exactly what we need to see more of. You know, a lot of people would appreciate that. So what we have here is, I'm not friendly, beware of the man. Alright, cool looking design. I gave it a good look yesterday. Looks perfectly fine. If you like what you see, if you want to be angry, if you're going to put that out to the whole world, you know exactly what you're going to do. You're going to support that type of skin, don't you? But Stez, let's see if that could potentially become your very first skin to be accepted ever. Best of luck to likes of you, sir. And with that, that was the final deployable skin that I will be talking about this video, because if there was more, I might drop. If you could comment below, out of all of these deployables, which one was your favourite? Which one do you think has a genuine good chance of potentially being accepted in the future? Feel free to comment below. I'd greatly appreciate it, just to see what everybody's thinking about. I'm going to take a real quick break. Good day, everyone. It's time to talk about the likes of the weapons and the tools. Here we are to talk about the likes of two rock skins. We have the pomegranate rock produced by Mr. Sodsender. Nice and healthy, probably a bit flavourful, perhaps. So, if you like pomegranates, if you like rocks, well, with the combination, you might be satisfied. But you do have competition, Mr. Sodsender. Best of luck to you. But what do we have right here? We have glazed ice cream, okay? You have fruit, we have ice cream. What do you reckon? So yeah, we have a cool chocolatey glazed ice cream with a lovely flavour to it. Nice feeling. Bits of nuts all around it. Oh yes. Now, does it glow? It doesn't appear to glow. It looks like that was just kind of reflecting next to a fire. So yeah, it's delicious. It could potentially be in your hands. Consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, Yopka and Lancy. Let's see what becomes of that. Right. Next up, we have Kurama Projects. Kurama Projects Toolkit Hammer. Get a good look at this. It's a fairly standard looking hammer. It still has a fairly decent chance of being accepted. So, hey, let's see what becomes of that. Let's see if that could get accepted, because we haven't really had that many hammers over the past few years, have we? Best of luck to the likes of you, sir. In terms of other tool skins, we have the likes of Recycled Hazmat, Stone Hatchet, and Stone Pickaxe. Right, so this is obviously a collection continuation for the likes of the skin that we have right here, the Recycled Hazmat Bow. Now, look, guys, by default, weapon-only collections, tool-only collections, they're not going to work out very well. That is the expectation. Nothing is a guarantee, but it happens so much that it's kind of expected. Yeah. Recycled Hazmat Bow, you do not have that much interest. You are not selling that much. I don't expect you to work out very nicely. You might get manipulated. We shall see. That'll be a discussion for tomorrow. But I don't expect stone tools to magically cause that bow skin to go up in price. Regardless, do you like it? Are you a fan? Do you happen to enjoy what you see here? It does look nice. It does look cool. But yeah, it's up to you how you go about what you do next. Mr. Azzy, best of luck to the likes of you, sir. But, you know, in terms of racing to get a spot in the next Rust store, you might have competition. I will sit here and say, in terms of, am I going to make an investment towards the likes of that bow skin? No, I'm going to take a step back. I don't need that. And as I said, well, there is competition for a spot in the Rust store, because we have standard tools right here. Mr. Henon with his ancient artifact hatchet and pickaxe. It looks very nice, shiny. It's got jewels in it as well, so get a good look at this. Do you like what you see? Are you a fan? Please consider showing your support to the likes of what Mr. Heenon has produced here if you're a fan. And yeah, let's move on to the next skins. What do we have here? Crime SAP. Yep, it's all wrapped up. You're not allowed to use it, I guess, maybe. Wait, hang on a minute. Is that full set already? No, he's produced 2 skins. So, have you already produced the AK, or is that next week? Let's just quickly look ahead. And, yeah, that was produced last week. Okay, cool. So, we got a pretty sinister-looking weapon right here. SAP skins do tend to do quite nicely. Aimed down the sight. What do we see? Yellow aim sight. Should be good. So, best of luck to the likes of you two, Kaglian and Yenlar. But you do have a lot of competition. What do you mean? Wabam. Runic semi-automatic pistol. Produced by Firefly and Anetta. Does it glow? It looks like it does. But let's just get a nighttime look. Well, they don't mention it glows, so I'm led to believe it doesn't glow. It's just very bright. Useful orangey, yellow, red aim sight. Yep, that's good. Firefly, Anetta, I really do think you should have had that at nighttime just to prove that it doesn't or does glow. Because it's not easy to tell. I'm under the assumption it definitely isn't a glow-in-the-dark skin. That just happens to be under light. They haven't made any mention to say it glows, so I'm led to believe it doesn't. So, cool idea, but you have competition. Next, we have right here in front of us, it is the Deep Monster SAP, which is a collection continuation. Yes, Mr. Himmick has produced another Deep Monster skin after, what, just the AK? I do believe that is correct. Deep Monster, no, was it Sea Monster? No, it was Deep Monster, right. So we had just the AK, but unfortunately, AK-47s, it's 94 cents on the Steam market already. That came out like a few weeks back. Awkward, yes. Yeah. I'm not surprised to see this. It's a cool looking skin, which that is unfortunate, but it's like, oh. Too many AKs, this is the problem. So imagine if we didn't have an AK for 6 months. Would they all go up in price because of that? That would be an interesting experiment to do, wouldn't it? But yeah, do you like what you see? Well, in terms of investment right there, if we were to see another weapon skin with the likes of this weapon skin here, if it's just going to build up into becoming a weapon-only collection, I don't expect much to the likes of this SAP here. I don't think it's going to cause the AK to dramatically go up in price insanely. Unfortunate, but it is still a collection continuation. It's a cool-looking SAP. Aim down the sight. What do we see? Well, a very shiny dark green aim sight. Should be right for most environments. Maybe not the forest. We shall see. But hey, cool looking design. Keep up the good work, Mr. Himmick. But there's a lot more weapons where that came from. For what we have here is a Neopunk Python. This is produced by Dibsky. Get a good look at this. Got an interesting looking worn out purpley pink design. Got like the crown there. Pretty cool. Pretty interesting. Where's my aim down the sight image? There we go. Perfection. And that looks to be a pinkish aim sight with a bit of a white outline. Should be good. Thank you very much there, Mr. Debsky. Keep up the good work. Let's see what becomes of this. Consider showing your support. However, we do have competition. And that right there is a collection continuation. Mr. Slanosta has returned, and he's trying to get a Redemption revolver made. No, Redemption Python. Sorry. I read that, forgot that. I'm an idiot, sorry. Still, look at this. Look at it. Redemption weapons have done quite nicely. So if I go back over to here, type in Redemption. They've done nicely, but I'm pretty sure they've kind of slipped back a fair bit again. Since this summer, we did see the likes of the MP5 improve. The AK got very close to going back up to its restore price. The LR and the Thompson have done nicely. Not all the skins have managed to go all the way back up to their restore prices, but they got close. It's been doing well for itself. I'm still hoping for likes of the Hoodie and pants, and we are still expecting that to happen eventually. At least we can sit here and say, it's nice to see you back, Mr. Slanosta, after putting out a lot of very interesting Twitch drops. So, we'll see what becomes of this. If you're going to sit there and say, alright, if I get this Python revolver, yeah, Python revolver, that gets accepted. Is all of that potentially going to spark demand? I don't think so. No, not for a weapon. Keep an eye out for the Hoodie and pants. Keep an eye out. Alright, cool. So, no, I don't think there's anything to really gain from the likes of that potentially getting accepted. But how many Pythons have we actually had accepted so far this year? Hang on a minute. That's just dawned on me. I think we had like 3, 4? I think Chameleon was like the first one. No, not the Python. No. I'm so sorry. Not the Petifihan. The Python. The Python. The Python. Oh, mate. Okay, apparently that's really hard to find. Really? What if I did Python Revolver? That might be it. Not Evolver. Revolver. That one. Please work for me. There we go. Okay, that's correct. How many we had so far this year? Just two. Just two. Last year we had 7. I mean, we're kind of still on track to potentially get them a lot more, but what do you reckon? It's been a while since we had the Ditto Python. Does this look good? Does this look helpful? Does it look cool? Well, I mean, the aim sight. Oh. Did you notice? Do you notice what we see here? I didn't notice it at first. That has a little bit of transparency right there, exactly like the Blackout Python. Right, that's just changed things up. Much like with the MP5 for the Redemption Collection, it also has cutouts compared to like the Blackout MP5. So if Slanosta's feeling pretty confident with it, I mean, you very likely could see that working out ever so nicely. So if I go back to the likes of these Python revolvers, let's just find out of all of those, which one is the most expensive one? And, well, I think you probably can tell what it is, isn't it? Or don't you? Yeah, sorry. Hedge's words are strange. Highest price? Oh, it's not. Okay. What? $54? I know that's definitely true. What's going on here? Is that manipulation? $54? What? This is new to me. I think, I think maintenance has gone through. All right, let me just sit here and say I'm very suspicious of that. Although it was one of the earliest Python skins to be added, I don't believe that's true. All right, that might be a manipulation. Anyway, regardless, cool looking skin. I've already got a ton of redemption skins, so I don't need to invest into it again. If that were to be accepted, there's definitely that talking point to bring up. So, Mr. Slanosta, lovely to see you back. Keep up the good work. Where's my Hoodie heads? Next up, here we have the likes of the holography. Is it holography? Yeah, okay, we'll just call it that. Mr. WetQA, Freddy and Krueger have produced the holography MP5. Get a quick look at those gifts as I take a quick drink. Looking ever so nice and shiny. Looking ever so cool. Aim down the sight in a second. Bright and colourful. There are 2 versions. And what do I see right here? A very noticeable pink aim sight. I can't show you the picture, unfortunately, because the maintenance is starting to go through. But I'm pretty sure you can see that well enough. Yes, you can. Cool. So that's the version 1. Here's the version 2, the turquoise, blue and green. That looks ever so nice. And the very bright turquoise coloration with the aim sight should be good for even the grassy areas. The gifts have helped out a lot. Thank you very much, guys. Right then, so if that's looking good, you can consider showing support. However, I do believe we have another MP5 right here. It is the Locked Souls MP5 with what appears to be a standard aim sight right there. Okay, that one worked. That's a bit odd. But yeah, get a good look at this. Interesting looking design with these skulls on the side. It looks like a guy ran into a metal wall and his head sticking out. Right, so this is produced by L4FVR and Golden Dreamer, Mr. G Dreamer. So, get a good look at that. Cool looking design. But I do believe we have more competition. Oh no, we've got Thompson's. Alright, okay, so this is produced by Sepesh. Get a good look at its lovely little colourful design. Lovely stuff. Not sure what the... Is that amoebas? What's the thing called? Purple Nebula. It looks like amoebas. Looks like germs. Microscopic germs. But yeah. Pretty cool. Get a good look at that. Right, aim down the sight, aim down the sight, aim down the sight, aim down the sight. Where's my aim down the sight image, Mr. Sepesh? That's not an aim down the sight image. Actually aim down. Show us what we got. But it looks to be a perfectly reddish pink aim sight along with all the other colours on here. So yeah, it looks to be that. Now I do believe we have 2 versions. One that glows. You can have your whole weapon glow if you so wish. It's totally fine. Problem is yeah, people don't exactly like that. Look, you did a aim down the sight image for that. But I would have preferred it during the day and whatnot. So just want to point that out. It's helpful for everybody who wants or who's going to look at your skins. Let me put it that way. Okay, cool. So with the likes of that, it's fine. You didn't do glow in the dark aim sight, which would mean it's perfectly valid. If you actually make the actual aim sight glow, you're in trouble. Someone did that last week, didn't they? And it definitely wasn't going to be accepted. So Sepesh, perfectly fine looking skin right there. Guys, consider showing your support, but we have other Thompsons to talk about as well, because we have Freshers. An Illusion. Hollow Thompson. Get a good look at that. That is very nice and reflective. Bright, shiny, sky blue. But if you move it around, I believe it changes the coloration. Look at the sheen, look at the colour. That's a cool looking skin right there, Mr. Fresh. Now, if we could get a name down the sight image, I'd be absolutely happy. We don't have a name down the sight image. I'm going to cry. How could you hurt me this way, Mr. Fresh? How could you hurt me this way? I do believe the aim sight is red, so yeah, I can vaguely see that right there. But Fresh, aim down the sight, please. Let me just double check to make sure I'm not the idiot. Okay, yeah, no, it's not my fault. Damn it, Fresh! Alright, cool design regardless. You can do whatever you want. You could consider showing your support. Right, moving on. Here we have the Solar SAR, and I do believe this is actually a collection continuation. I think they had an MP5 a long time back. Am I correct to sit there and say that? I probably shouldn't have done that. Okay, here we go. So, yeah. Here we have the Solar SAR. I don't think I can load videos up, or can I? Oh, yes, you can. You can see it being used in-game. We'll go... Oh, it's only got 720. Alright, you could take a quick look at the likes of that. Alright, there. Oh, pause. Right. That seems to be a yellow aim sight. Should be good for all environments. Maybe not for the desert. You get the idea. Alright, cool. So, that's a perfectly fine looking SAR. And now I have to remind all of you about the Solar MP5. I don't think there's much to talk about. Oh, we had a Python as well. Alright, well, weapon only collection. Down 50, down 45. Another weapon's just going to probably end up like that. In fact, Kavahu already had like a Ditto collection that's basically the same. Not to sound mean, but yeah, it's weapon only collections. It just keeps happening. Like, go look at all the other weapon only collections. Only a few have worked out nicely. The vast majority, yeah. So, is there investment to be made? No. Sorry to say, there isn't. So, regardless, if you like the design, if you're a fan of this, please consider showing your support. Best of luck to the likes of you, sir, and we shall move on. Right then, Fatalistic LR300, produced by Andre and Apple Pie. Get a good look at this. Very nice, very cool. Aimed on a sight, gold. Yes, beautiful, lovely stuff. Lovely piece of artwork here. The schneck. The skull, the roses, beautiful, artistic, wonderful. Cool stuff, guys. You got a lovely looking skin right there, but I do believe you have competition. For next, we have the likes of the Nerf gun LR300. Now, nothing TS, I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think we can call this a Nerf gun. I'm pretty sure that might be trademarked. I don't know what else you could call it. I'm thinking Face Punch might have a better idea for a name, but regardless, very cool, very colourful, very interesting looking design. Aim down the sight. What do we see here? Yeah, that's looking pretty sweet. I think you produced a pretty cool looking skin here, nothing TS. But there's plenty more weapons where that came from, so best of luck to the likes of you, sir, because next up we have the likes of AK-47s. We've got quite a lot of them. We have quite a lot of them. So what do we see right here? Well, that looks a bit odd with the aim sight. What's going on there? Well, apparently it's red. But yeah, get a good look at that. Aim down the sight. Perfection. Thank you very much. What do we see here? Yep, that's exactly what we just saw a minute ago. So this is produced by Mr. Voodoo. Interesting approach. Interesting reflections. Pretty cool, pretty cool. But we have a lot more AKs. Mr. Voodoo, best of luck to you, sir. But what we have here is one made of wood. Okay. Cool. I mean, you know, be resourceful. When you're resourceful, you can always do a lot of damage. Now, here's the problem. I don't have an aim down the sight image. Decap, aim down the sight. I want to see what the colour of the aim sight looks like. From what I can see here, it looks to just be a standard black one. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. That's totally fine. So, yeah, do you appreciate, you know, a skin such as this? We took down a whole tree for this. Now, what does it shoot? Acorns? Right, best of luck to you, Decap. Next up, we have the likes of the Hellborn AR. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. This would be a collection continuation, wouldn't it? Well, that means I've got to rearrange my workshop a bit then, don't I? I completely forgot. Do I definitely have other AKs out there? Yes, I do. All right, okay. I will reorganize that. I'll talk about the other AKs, then talk about that. Next up, we have the RGB AK-47 produced by Giliac, and it's got a really cool looking 3D effect right here. The fire, it's too 3D, it's too realistic. Right, so yeah, you can see how he slowly brought about the design. You can see how it looks to the sides there, and aim down the sight. You got the skull, it's 3D as well. That's going to mess you up. When you're trying to aim down, that's going to be distracting. I'm just saying, I think it will be anyway. So that's a cool looking design right there, buddy. It's just, I think it's a bit much. And then we have the glow-in-the-dark version. I could distract myself in day and night. Hurrah! It's interesting. It's interesting. At the very least, Gilyak, I wouldn't be surprised there's some people probably knocking your door for some Twitch drops and whatnot. So make yourself available. Interesting looking design. Consider showing your support, guys. And now we can move on to talking about collection continuations with AK-47s, just to confirm. Yeah, right, okay. First up, we have the likes of Mnemonic Man's Apophis AK-47, continuation of the Apophis LR300, but by default, instantly I'm going to bring up, we've only had the LR300 accepted, weapon-only collection, and if this were to be accepted here, would it cause the LR300 to bump up? Doubtful, 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 doubtful. So just to remind you, Apophis, that came out 5 weeks ago. Been a while. Wow, it's already down to $1. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I think Steam is working again now. Cross your fingers. All right, just take my word for it. Just take my word for it. It's not exactly holding up very well. Came out a month ago. Yeah, it's not going to spike in price if this were to be accepted. But regardless, guys, if you like the skin, if you think it looks cool, you consider showing your support, all right? Very nice and colourful. Let's see if we could see more of that. Maybe we'll see more of that for Halloween. Ooh. Right, so best of luck to you, Mnemonic Man. Let's see how that turns out. Now we have the likes of the Hellborn AR. So this is actually a collection continuation to the crossbow that we had accepted, well, that was literally about 2 or so weeks ago, wasn't it? Now that Hellborn crossbow, that glowed in the dark, didn't it? It's not doing very well. What do you mean, Hedge? It's a bit mean, isn't it? No. It's only down by 19%. That's the beginning. Glow-in-the-dark weapons are not appreciated. Glow-in-the-dark weapons are... Now, here's the weird thing. I know Chamomile Legend actually produced a version without glow, but they picked that one. Okay, cool. Well, I will sit here and say, it does look nice. It does look cool. But if they pick the glow-in-the-dark one, I'm worried. Right? I'm worried. Now, as you can see, we have the non-glowing version. So that would be the smart thing to do. Remember, skin creators, if you're questioning what you want to do with your skins, if you want to go a little bit weird, you can always have an alternate version, have the standard, perfectly serviceable, fine skin, and then have your weird alternate version following that. It's allowed. You're allowed to do that. Alternates aren't going to cause problems. Some people make mistakes and assume that the alternate has to be a separate skin. No, it's technically still the same skin, but slightly different, and that's fine. You can also add that with the likes of your skin. Cool. You get the idea. Anyway, so... we'll see what becomes of it, but no, a weapon-only collection, again, it's not going to cause that crossbow to improve. It's very likely going to struggle all by itself, purely based on the fact that it glows in the dark and people don't want to be seen at night time. So, best of luck to you regardless, Chamomile Legend. Let's see what becomes of this. The eyes, the design, it looks nice. It's just mechanics of the game, people don't want to be seen, so, you know. And then we have the Graphics L96, produced by Rysenza. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Graphics L96, or it probably is still graphics. I don't know. Maybe it's something in a different language, perhaps. So yeah, you got a cool looking blue and pink design. Very nice, very cool. Keep up the good work there, Mr. Rysenza. But you do have competition, for what we have right here is Ducks L96 Warp Green. Yes, now this comes in 2 versions. We've got Warp Green and Warp Purple. It's purpley, yes. Purple, green, which one's your favourite? Feel free to tell me. Feel free to comment below. That is a cool looking design for an L96. Get a good look at it in-game, on the wall. It's the wall. Yeah, awesome stuff. Well done. Good job. And yeah, perhaps if either one of those get accepted, Mr. Duck will have a brand new collection to follow up from. Right then, so that just so happened to be the final weapon/tool skin of the week. Feel free to comment below. Out of all of these weapons and tools, which one was your favourite? Which one do you think has a genuine good chance of potentially being accepted? We have clothing and armour to go through next. I'm going to take a quick break and then we'll jump into that. Right then, guys, shall we go ahead and talk about all these clothing and armour skins? First up, we have a cool looking hip-hop hat. Yep, I thought we had a problem there. Hip-hop style hat version 1 with transparency. Basically, it is a boonie hat, but they've done a lot of transparency to make it look like it's, it's like a cap that's, flipped backwards. It's cool. Mr. Verona, in terms of creativity, not bad. Perfectly fine. I think that a lot of people would appreciate that. I think a lot of people would like it. So, it's a trick with the usage of transparency. We made you believe this boonie hat is a cap. So anyway, cool looking design. Let's see what becomes of that. Best of luck to you, Mr. Verona. Now, what next do we have? We have burlap clothing, and then we have the likes of some other primitive skins. So here we have the Prisoner burlap shirt and pants produced by a Mr. Kosem. Where is my Commando hoodie and pants? I am very angry. No wonder you got sent to jail. Anyway, so, I mean, didn't someone produce some prisoner clothing not too long ago? I will sit here and say this, though. This looks better. Don't want to sound mean, but it does. It does. So, yeah. Looks pretty sweet. Looks pretty cool. Looks a little too comfy. I want to wear it. Now we need some proper cop attire from the likes of you next week, Mr. Kosem. Then we could do cops and rubbers. So, cool idea. Interesting. If you like it, consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, Mr. Kosem. But we do have some other primitive skins. We have the Mad Scientist Bandana and Poncho produced by 19J and Mr. 34633. Yeah, go look at that. Now, does that glow? Like, it doesn't mention it glows. No glow. Okay, cool. So, you know, he just had a little spillage. Just a little spillage all over himself. Oh, you silly person, you. Right, so yeah, best of luck to likes of you too. Let's see what else we have. And I do believe, technically, kind of, this is a collection continuation. So, it's another lay poncho and another lay boonie hat. So, Sky Noise and UGMK, quite some time back, they, of course, got the lay poncho accepted, didn't they? After the likes of the gold chains poncho. A lot of people suddenly felt the need to make ponchos with a lot of transparency. And, oh, it's just called the lay. Whoopsie. And basically, whilst they got this accepted and it sold reasonably well, it never got a continuation. Now, let me point this out. They tried. Oh, yes, they did. They tried a lot. And unfortunately, I can't show it on the Steam market because that's still struggling at the moment. Fair enough. You could see all the images there. You can see what it was. You can remember that, I'm sure. That only came out like a few months ago. So, I don't know if I can call it technically a collection continuation, but it's obviously very referential to it. You know what I'm trying to say. Basically, I don't think I'm going to refer to it as an official collection continuation. Rather, a reimagination. I guess we'll just have to settle on that. The lay boonie hat, the lay poncho here, Chamomile. I don't know how to pronounce that. Chamomile. What's this? Is it a flower? It's a flower. What type of flower? It's a nice flower. Okay. It's mayweed. Oh. Okay. Right. So, yeah, you get the idea. Cute, silly, goofy, transparent, comfy. If you like what you see, consider showing your support. Best of luck to the likes of you too. Let's see if we can dress with the pretty flowers in the future. In the future. But no, I don't think I can consider that a collection continuation. It's strongly referenced, but still technically being treated as a completely new thing. So, best of luck to you regardless. Right, now we have clothing and armour. Right, okay. See, this next thing here is going to be questionable as well. So, I might have chapters still, but with question marks. Because we got another skin that's, again, very referential to something. So, what do we have here? Well, this isn't a collection continuation. It's just a cute cat. It's a cat that's on your back. He's wrapped all around you, and he ain't letting go. So, I hope you like cats. If you're allergic, tough. So, yeah, the hood is the actual cat head, which you can see right here. He's a happy kitty. Yes, he is. It's a cute little kitty. So if you like what you see, please consider showing your support and love the kitty. Best of luck to you, Mr. Dilleroy. Now, here we have interesting thing right here. Guys, I'm sure you are well aware of the training collection. This is the white version of the training collection. Yep. So there's two versions of this. We have the standard, change of colour. And then this one's got a bit more sheen to it. More like a tracksuit, I guess you could say. So yeah, get a good look at that. I don't know why the pants and thing, it's the same image. Okay, cool. So I don't know if this could be considered a collection continuation or a variant, I guess you could say. But yeah, just take a look at the likes of the training collection. We had the jacket being accepted earlier this year, didn't we? But yeah, this is basically like the first full black set to be added to the game. And later this year, when this came out, we had the likes of the actual Blackout collection come out. Oh, no, 2019, I'm wrong. It came out a year later. Yep, I got my timings wrong. I'm old, I'm going crazy. So, yeah, that basically is fully complete. There's nothing else they can really add to it. I mean, it could go for more weapons and whatnot. But no, Mishka thought, hey, I'm just going to do something completely similar. Mishka and Swansper, I should say. I mean, if we got Blackout collection and then got the Whiteout collection, surely he can do Training Black and Training White. We'll see what becomes of it. but we have seen attempts for white clothing and armour throughout the past few years, and it hasn't been super great, has it? No. Still, you know, holding out for Thunder Gold hoodie and pants. There is to complete the sets on the horizon. It's expected to happen around September time. I have a video on that. Consider looking at my YouTube, but yeah, we'll see what becomes of this. Anyway, that right there, it's totally fine for what it is. Like, if that got accepted, whew, that's selling a lot. People definitely want more white options for clothing and armour, so we'll see what happens. Best of luck to likes of you two. Both of them look very nice. That one, bit too shiny for me. Alright, moving on. Right, next up, what do we have? Oh yeah, the Modern Military Vagabond Jacket. Right, so Modern Military is here again. Get a good look at this. So we've had all the core pieces. I think we've had boots and gloves. Let me just remind myself. Military. There's like 4 different collections for military. I believe this is the right one. Yes, it is. Right. So, I will sit here and say this. If we get the Modern Military Jacket accepted, I would mainly look at the likes of the hoodie and pants to spike them on spike and price. Now, do you remember when these came out? These came out like during that May complete the sets, and this sold an absolutely absurd amount compared to the likes of all the other core pieces here. But over the course of time, it's actually recovered quite nicely. Took a year and a half, but look at it now. Sold for 99 cents, an absolutely absurd amount were bought, but there's 115 listings here at $1, and are you going to appear as well? Steam still being weird? Just take my word for it. Basically, if we were to get that jacket accepted, both the hoodie and pants, even the kilt maybe, even the kilt, it definitely looks like there's some interesting things that could happen with the likes of that, if it were to happen. Do you reckon we've had enough jacket skins accepted so far this year? There's going to be more, surely. Robstar has been very successful with consistent acceptances. Could we see this happen? I do believe those hoodie and pants are going to be a very interesting spot if this were to happen. So, Robstar, keep up the good work, sir. Let's see what becomes of this. Where's my Nuke Room skins? Where's my Nuke Room chair? Where's my Nuke Room table? I want them. And my water purifier. Yes, please. Alright, best of luck to you, sir. I can see an interesting investment to be made there. But if you're like me, you probably already own a bunch of those military hoodie and pants. Right, moving on. What do we have? Oh, it's another collection continuation. We're not going to stop. Gold chains, Roadsign gloves. Get a good look at this. Right, so it's not like the leather gloves. These are Roadsign gloves. And they are very nice and shiny. Yep. So it's all by themselves. I mean, you could have paired it with like some boots or something, but hey, if they just want to do gloves, they're going to just do gloves. And looks totally fine. I see no issue. Now let's remind ourselves of the Gold Chains collection, because there's 2 skins that are accepted. A poncho and some leather gloves. Now the leather gloves were very, very, very surprising to see. They've gone down in price, unfortunately, because we didn't get any other skins accepted. Now, the people that made this, they did try. They did try, but Face Punch just didn't want to accept. Awkward, unfortunate, it is what it is. If we were to see the Roadside gloves being accepted, would it cause these to spike on spike price? I don't really think so. I could see maybe a few more people wanting to buy the Gold Chains Poncho. Like, I can't help but assume Gold Chains Poncho, as time goes on, will actually work out quite nicely. I was in Global Warfare 2, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and there was quite a lot of people just casually wearing that because they just liked it. You know, so the Gold Chains gloves to pair with that, I think some people want to walk around in full gold, basically. We'll see, but I don't think there's going to be any like spikes. They're going to be super insane to care about. So regardless, if you like what you see here, consider showing support. Best of luck to likes of you too. Now, we've got another collection continuation. It's never going to stop, is it? No. Right, so Cargo Heli. This is all we have. But I will have a short video showcasing this a little bit better. I will probably have that uploaded by tomorrow. Or, yeah, I'll have it uploaded by tomorrow. So, yeah, we've got some transparency. The Cargo Heli collection is basically themed around that, transparency. So, Cargo Heli, it's just that was all for deployables. And, like, 1 weapon. Yeah. So, the transparent small box has been selling ever so nicely ever since that came out. And the locker. The large box is okay. The satchel charge is okay. The crossbow with its transparency is selling at $8, so that's clearly being appreciated. The Cargo Heli armored door sold quite a lot when it first came out. Went down in price because a whole bunch of other armored doors were accepted in 2022. And the barricade, you were very weird to see being accepted all of a sudden after about 4 years. But that happened somewhat recently, didn't it? if we were to see the likes of this tier 2 armor being accepted, would it cause all of that to probably spike in price? I don't know. I don't know. But at the very least, it would be the very beginning of a brand new collection to look out for. A bit green, but kind of orange as well. I don't think you could look at that as if it was camouflage. I really don't think you can. So, hey, if you like it, you know exactly what to do. Mr. Vlek, it looks cool. That's why I showed it off in my first short video for the teaser of all the workshop skins for August 20. So, looks nice. I think people will appreciate it. Let's see what Face Punch thinks. We'll find out. But in terms of, hey, if I were to jump in and buy out some of these skins, well, number one, I hope you have a lot of money. Number two, I don't think it's going to really affect these skins that much. You might get a lot more people looking at them, but $11, $8, we'll just have to move on from there. Alright, now we're down to the tier 3 armor skins. Huzzah! But we've got a lot more collection continuations to talk about. That's what we're here for. Right, first up, here we have the Valkyrie, tier 3 armor. It's white, it's gold, it's got a big crest right there. Yes, it is the Valkyrie tier 3, produced by Kira and Stranger Sailor. Get a good look at this up close, look at the face mask right there. Now let's focus the chest plate from the back. Oh yes, beautiful, no, nice, very nice. So if you're a fan of this, if you like what you see, you can consider doing what you consider doing. Yep. And best of luck to the likes of you two. But in terms of, is that it for tier 3? No, there's a lot more. Right, you do have competition. What do we have here? Death Shadow tier 3 armor. Now, Mr. Shedmon, hey, it's not. We've already got Black Diamond and Commando. That's my only criticism. Now, looking at it, is it like an actual proper? Yeah, it's a proper black set. Look at that. Yeah. The face mask looks really cool. I will give it to you. That looks really nice. But yeah, we've already got 2 black clothing and armor skin sets that are active at the moment. I don't think this is the smartest thing to do right about now. It does look more black. It might be grey, but it looks definitely like black to me. So we'll see what becomes of that. I do like that face mask though. That looks really cool. Hedge, breathe more. Okay, maybe a yawn less. Alright, so sorry about that. If you watch my streams, I do it all the time because I forget to breathe enough. Anyway, if that doesn't work out, Shedmon, incorporate that into an interesting looking Halloween skin because I really do feel like you could pull that off. Alright, we'll see. Best of luck to you, Mr. Shedmon. Let's see. Next up, what do we have? Again, Chillag, same thing. It's another black collection whilst we already have 2 active black collections. Now, hey, maybe I'll be wrong and one of these black collections gets accepted as well. Face Punch is very strange with their choices, with their picks at the moment. Chillag, for what you have here, it's totally fine. Nothing wrong with that. It's just black. And, as I said, Commando, Black Diamond, yeah, you got competition. You've literally just walked into competition, so keep up the good work. We'll see what becomes of this. You could produce an alternate coloured version. You could do that. You wouldn't have to resubmit anything or wait till next week. It's up to you. But for what it is, totally fine. It's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So we'll see what becomes of it. But again, more competition. And more specifically, collection continuations. SkullForce has returned as a tier 3 armor set. Get a good look at that. Now, I actually did a nice little recording showcasing the skin. Again, keep an eye out for all the short videos that come out over the course of the rest of this week. This looks nice, but I have to remind you, SkullForce has performed very strangely this year. What do you mean? We had 2 primitive skins. We had the likes of the Bandana and the Poncho and 2 weapons, and that was it. I can't tell you how many times we saw the attempts for burlap clothing, hide clothing, burlap clothing again, none of it got accepted. It's really weird. Face Punch are very strange. I do not understand why they didn't want any of that. Well, maybe it couldn't hurt for some core pieces, some tier 3, some hoodie and pants, some, tier 2, we'll see, boots and gloves, yes. Well, let me sit here and say this. If we were to see this being accepted, would it cause the other SkullForce skins to probably spike in price? I'll be honest with you. Seeing how Neanderthal turned out with the likes of the tier 3 being accepted, all the primitive skins did actually bump up a fair bit. Not insanely, but a bit. But even then, I don't think this is going to have that much of an impact on likes of the SkullForce set. If we had a lot more skins, maybe, but we only have 4, and 2 of them were weapons, so it is what it is. Now, Mr. Sean Mick, Mr. Ori Spectre, I did look at this nice and up close, and I will be putting out a short video showcasing this. Keep up the good work. Maybe wait things out a fair bit. Let's see what happens over the course of these next couple of weeks. Because I'm pretty sure there might be some interesting skins coming out from certain collections. Keep your eyes peeled. Right, so best of luck to you. Let's see what happens there. In terms of investment, I don't think there's anything there, I'm afraid. Now we have another collection continuation. And I'm going to just put my hands up and say, now, when we first saw Chemical Burn Collection, the very first thing I considered was, oh, I'd love to see this on some armour. I'd love to see this on the clothes. Do some transparency, have all like the burns and whatnot. Only now have they gone and produced it. Right, let's just go remind all of you of Chemical Burn. Now, the reason why I kept sitting there and saying, oh, I'd love to see it on clothing and armour is because it just wasn't being appreciated on the weapons. Look at it, look at it. Down 50, down 44, down 23, down 28, down 36, and they didn't sell that much either. I just kept saying, look, oh my God, do it on armour, do it on armour, it's going to look so cool, it's going to look so cool. A year later, oh, here we are. Now, does it look cool? Yes. Yes, it does. The creative usage of the, watching it all corrode the armour and whatnot, that looks nice. That looks really cool. Now, is it a bit too late? We shall see. But this is a collection continuation. Will the likes of this tier 3 armour potentially help out the likes of all those weapon skins? I don't think so. Unfortunately, there's just not interest in the weapon skins. That's why I, as I said, do it on the clothing and the armour. So, oh cool, I can dress up as a guy that's being dissolved in real time. Hooray! But yeah, it's a cool looking approach. I'm happy to see it. Good work here, Mr. Oasis and Schumer. Watch that slow little pan around, looking ever so nice and cute. Yep. Alright, so that's basically it. That's, yeah. As I said, I don't think these are going to bump up that much. Very straightforward answer. So, if you like it, consider showing your support. And that's it. Moving on. Final skin to discuss with the likes of all of the skins for August 2024. We have the Heavy Knight Tier 3 armour. So, I'm sure I've already brought this up. But, yep, with the current Rust Door, we got the Heavy Knight jacket being accepted, which was odd, because that got picked over the likes of the hoodie and pants here. Well, I can sit here and say the Heavy Knight jacket is definitely looking like it's going to do about 20,000 sales, or rather 20,000 subscriptions by the end of Thursday, by the next, when the Rust Door rotates. It might actually just fall short. We'll see. But if we were to see more clothing and armour, yes, I would expect the likes of this to spike in price. And now we do have to consider when we do the abnormal barders tomorrow, because that right there is abnormal, $3. Oof. What are we going to offer for the likes of that? Because we have had a lot of jacket skins being accepted over the past year, and in terms of the transparent jackets, we got that for free as a Twitch drop, and we already own the likes of the Berserker Cloak jacket, which is 3 times cheaper. I'm conflicted in how I'm going to approach that. I'll have to think on it, but yeah, if we were to see hoodie pants or this tier 3 armour right here, yeah, things would look very appealing, things would look very nice. To dress up as a knight. Now, my only concern is, don't you think we had like a lot of metallic sets over the past year or so? So late last year, Hard Suit. Earlier this year, we had Cyber, and then we had Damascus. And Damascus was actually made by the likes of Mr. Multi-Hackbarus and Mr. Damdin. So it's a bit odd. I was under the assumption potentially this might have just been like a one-off pick. We'll see. And as I said, complete the sets is just around the corner. Look at this Rust Door. There's only one piece of clothing and armour. Maybe complete the sets might be very, clothing and armour heavy. We shall see. But that's just like a, theory, a hypothesis. We shall see. So, looking forward to finding out what, how things turn out with the likes of the new Rust Door. All the new theories, what we can have. Maybe the next Rust Door has a lot of clothing and armour for that. We'll see. But yeah, I've already said my word. Things do look interesting. I'm just not 100% sure if we definitely see these continuations happening. They picked the jacket over the hoodie and pants. Why? I don't know. So it might be a one-off. Regardless, out of all these clothing and armour skins that we just saw today, which one was your favourite? Which one do you think has a genuine good chance of potentially being accepted in an upcoming Rust Door? And the same can be said with all the other skins that we saw today. Make a group of all the skins that you liked. Make a group of the skins that you think definitely will be appearing for complete, the next Rust Door. Almost to complete the sets. I'm going mad. I have had to sit here and talk about skins for the past hour and a half. I'll be honest with you, I did that a bit faster. I might also cut out my little breaks in between just to make it so it rounds up to close to 1 hour and 20 minutes. We'll see. Anyway, it was a big video. There was a lot of skins. And I will sit here and say I'm very sorry if I happen to miss any skins. So if you're a skin creator, that does routinely happen to appear in like the top picks lists and whatnot. If I missed your skin, I'm very sorry. Message me. I'll make sure to show it off on the stream and whatnot. Cool. Right, let's just go through the usual routine of informing people, you know, to stay informed about all the newer skins. So, take a look at all of these. You can see all the newer skins were presented to me in such a lovely little fashion right here. Very nice, very cool. And you're probably sitting there wondering, Hedge, how can I get skins to appear to me like that? Well, what I have set up is a followed authors list. So if I hop out of here, you can see it for yourself. If you want to set one up for yourself, just look at the top right corner. Right up there, you can see it. You're watching the video. It's right up there. A special card would have appeared. If you click that, it will navigate you to a video which will showcase to you the various different ways in which you can build up your own followed authors list. So you can always be informed of all the newer skins. Or, you know, you can just use micro522.com. This will be linked in the description. All you got to do is just refresh it, click date submitted, and you'll see all the newer skins being presented to you. Hover over the names, you'll get a quick preview of all the skins. And if something catches your eye, click that. Oh, look, it sent me to the workshop page. Simple as that. Yeah. Very nice. Now we could also just quickly look and see what are the top scoring skins so far. In first place, Ultramarine Sleeping Bag. Not too surprised. There's a lot of investment towards the likes of all the other deployables. Bone Rug is second. The Goofy Story with Mr. Shadowhopper. I'm pretty sure that's why there's so much support. Pandora's Box from Circu. Cool looking design. Heavy Knight Face Mask. I guess loads of people want something to go with the likes of that jacket. And the Abyss Locker is fifth. So, yeah, that's overall score. That incorporates upvotes, downvotes, favourites. You get it, you understand. Those are the top performing skins. Let's see if all of them get accepted or not. Now I've got the hiccups. Great, awesome. What wonderful way to end this. Cool. And, of course, don't forget about TGG's top picks. Yes, we have the August 2024 Week 4 video. We've got the top 10 and the collection all here, so that's very nice. You've got the video right here. Please consider watching the video, get a good up-close look of all the skins that could potentially be picked for the upcoming Rust stores. Indeed, yes. And, yeah, that's everything. So, nice to see Mr. TG is back after being sick. Please consider watching his video, and there's not much else I need to say. There's not much else I need to say, other than I don't know what's going to be the September Twitch drops. I have absolutely zero clue. It might be some sort of like special Twitch event, I think. And, you know, isn't that what Twitch drops are? No, more specifically something organised by Twitch. So it might be in collaboration with them. It might be something different. All I can sit here and say is keep an eye on the commits, because we're seeing some random interesting things being pointed out here and there. Of course, you've probably seen this. Wallpapers are definitely on the way. You know what? I can quickly show you a tweet. Where are we? I'm over here. Let me go show you Sypex. He has a video quite literally showcasing off all the wallpapers. And, of course, I'll have to give him a shout-out now because, of course, we're going to look at his tweet. There we go. Right, Mr. Sypex. Mr. Sypex has this, all right? So just to clarify, this is produced by Sypex. I have to link it in the description. I'll link it in the description, right? We'll just watch, like, 10 seconds. So he quite literally shows off all the wallpapers within a minute, all right? You can see that. So interesting. What's going to happen with the likes of wallpapers? I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest if it's just a DLC that you'll probably have to spend like $10 on it, and you'll buy it because you know that's what you are. So I'll grab that link and I'll make sure it's linked in the description. All right, so you can go watch that in your own time. Is that going to be ready for September? I am under the impression it will. I'm expecting the likes of Radtown Redux to be ready as well, considering that we're getting that world update for October. Yeah, there's a lot of videos out for that right now. But you can actually preview Radtown already. Even though you can't see it in staging, Mr. Syfex actually set up a thing on GitHub in which you can kind of look around yourself. Go to my YouTube, look at my most recent short videos. I literally showcased myself doing that. So I'm pretty sure it's ready. But it might not be. We'll see. We'll see. You know, there's still technically 2 weeks to go. We'll find out. Yes, we will. And I guess I've got to bring this up as well. So over to here, I have a little lore video explaining Shadowhopper's madness. He might have responded yet. No, Horror Meow has, but Shadowhopper hasn't done it yet, so alright, cool. But yeah, every single day of 2024, constantly asking for Bone Wars. He's probably gone mad by now. Yes, he probably has. So let's hope he managed to get those Bone Wars, maybe as an actual item, like during Halloween this year. That'd be fun. That'd be fine. You know what? You could probably do like those strange-looking pagan sort of like statue things as an extra thing as well. You could go really cool with it. Just, you know, it's for Face Punch to consider. Right, so that was everything. That was about an hour and a half long. I hope you enjoyed the video. I didn't. I haven't breathed enough. I'm tired. I'm out of breath. I need to drink more water. I'm going to chug the rest of all of that. Right, double thumbs up. Catch you later. I will be streaming tomorrow. I will be doing my abnormal barders. Look in the description once again for the likes of all of my socials, more specifically my Twitch. I'll be streaming as of 9 PM UK time tomorrow, and we will discuss the prices for all these skins here. Cool. That is a wrap. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely weekend. Start hoping for all the skins you'd like to see being accepted, and feel very, very sad when they're not, because Face Punch will pick someone else.